All right, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Tazan Mach coming to you with another lesson through the Spirit. And first and foremost, I want to give all praise and all honor into Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakadash. Next, I want to give double honors into the apostles of Great Millstone, who taught me the 100% truth according to the Bible. And Ruel, I was actually watching a lesson from the brother from Mississippi. Uh, it was a Jake Love talking, you know, stuff. But in the video, he was just, it was like a Charleston White video. He was doing a reaction to, pretty much breaking down, rebuking overall through the Spirit. But yeah, man, he was just talking about money, and it just, through the Spirit just had me think about how Jake do think that money is what's saving him in these last days, man. And they think, yeah, in these last days, and just general, you know, have everybody got the go get money mindset and thinking that that's what's gonna be your defense in these last days. And I just wanted to get through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, I want to bring this lesson out. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 11. It says, wisdom is good with inheritance, and by it there is profit to them that see the sun. So that's right, man. With wisdom, hey, we all see the sun, we're not we all, because so I'm blinded, but with wisdom, it is good for those who are here on this side, because within wisdom, the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahshua at the beginning of wisdom, but within wisdom is knowledge, and that knowledge is the understanding of how to maneuver in this place, how to function, what to look for, what to prepare for, what to look out for. Was the same thing as look for, but how to conduct yourself, how to handle situations. It give you, discernment, to be circumspect overall. That's the things I was pointing out. It teach you how to pretty much maneuver here on this, in this wicked place that we living in right now. In this wicked captivity under these devils, man. It tell us the understanding, so that we not just here lost. That's the key of wisdom, overall, to instruct us to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is righteousness, how to be righteousness. Wisdom teaches you how to be righteous in this wicked world, and how to handle the wickedness of this world, But our people in the mindset that of money is everything you need on this side, which money plays a role, but it's only here to be a defense. As the scripture say right here, it says, verse 12, it says, for wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. So that goes to show that wisdom weighs weighs very much more than money, because money is just a defense. It defends you from being hungry, being homeless, uh, getting you to work. It just defends you in the laws of this land, or whatever the laws of the land may be. That's what the money was sent up to manage the land and the people in the land, and how to, through this devil. That the devil need that. In the kingdom, we ain't gonna have all that. We gonna be through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Everybody gonna be good. All of Israel. But it says, for wisdom, Salakia. But going back to the point, it say, yeah, for wisdom is a defense and money is a defense. So in these last days, money is no longer gonna be a defense. We reaching into the time where you gonna have to, bow down to Esau, Edom, in order to make money that defense. So you chasing after that defense within money, and not chasing after the defense within Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the wisdom. You gonna overall, failure. You gonna set yourself up for failure, man. And here's pretty much a precept to back that down. It say, because overall that's carnality, man. That's being carnal, It says Romans 8:5. It says, for they that are for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. So everybody who's after the flesh, and which is, whatever it may be. You know, because you got a lot of things other than money that people seek after within the flesh. You know, but whatever you have to in the flesh, your mind is meditated on that thing. You know, your mind is focusing on that thing. Oh, I want to, you know, hey, there's nothing wrong with getting stronger and all that, but you can working out to get strong looking or whatever. You know, in the flesh, you gonna work out to please, you know, to get your fleshly form right. Even though the Lord gonna change our body anyway, but I ain't knocking people who work out. I work out, but you know, or whatever it may be, tattoos and all that. That's fleshly stuff, and that's going off. You're gonna be in the mindset of the flesh. It says, but they that are keeping after the spirit, the things of the but they that are after the spirit, the things of this of spirit. That's right. Wait, but that's crazy. But yeah. So pretty much, those who after the spirit, they seek the things of the spirit. They seek the wisdom, the knowledge, the fear, the understanding of the days of old. You know, the prophets that was before us, the things that they went to, because we understand the spirit of a prophet is subject to a prophet. Many of us are going through the things that the brothers of the prophets back then going through. You know, in different ways, of course. You know, many of those brothers are the prophets of back then. On top of just understanding, just how to be holy righteous, man, how to be a just man here. It says, verse 6 says, for to be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritual minded is life and peace. That's right, man. And overall, people tend to try to get money because they want to be having a peaceful life. They want to have a life, so called it. You know, when this life is completely terrible to have a life in here because it's completely wicked. You know, you got to go turn around. You see, like I was just watching this video. They talking about, transmissions. I'm gonna just say transmissions because they be blocking pages and stuff. But they got the transmissions out here and the moles out here talking about some of my kids. They knew that they were gonna be a transmission and like how you we knew that they were gonna do. We really knew before them. Like these devils are just completely confused in a like the brother was saying, man, they're in a the Lord gave them into the, like the scriptures say, the Lord gave them into a reprobate mindset. Well, they just rebellious against the righteous way of living in this place. And that's what it is when you become a carnal man. You always worry about the carnal things of this place. Oh, I need the best of this, or the best of this, or this and this. Fleshly shit. In all actuality, all of that will perish on this side. It's going to perish. It says, because for to be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritual minded is life and peace. And on top of that, man, you being carnal, man, you just overall looking to die. Because the Lord gonna kill you, man. The Lord is not a carnal man. He's a spiritual man. He wants us to dwell within the spirit. You can't be dwelling and walking in the carnal. That's why too much Jake's are getting messed up out here already. Robbing, killing, and stealing. And these niggas too in their emotions and their fleshly carnalness. Niggas just soft. It says, for to be carnal minded, I gotta put it on do not disturb. It says, for to be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritual minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, neither indeed can be. So that's right, man. To be carnal minded, hey, man, the Lord is against the carnality of this place, man. He don't care about all the nigga J's and you feel me, all that other shit, bullshit, man. He care about the fear of his people, the righteousness of us, in us to be in obedience, man, fulfilling his will, his duty, as any father would. Like I tell my son, hey man, go do this. He ain't finna be, yeah man, my arms, man. You see no, nigga, go do what I told you to do. Or I'm gonna mess up my shoes if I go take out the trash, Dad. Like, oh, listen, slap the shit at you. Come on, but yeah, you gotta. Hey, the father is just really a perfect father. We couldn't ask for any other righteous father than Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, man. Cause hey, these people of the world follow after they follow the devil, follow after their father, the devil, man, and the devil wicked. Got niggas out here being niggas, man. These niggas out here through. Check out here. I just watched what is it, Gorilla Hebrew? Watching the video, that nigga talking about, oh, there's Prada, nigga, they carnal, nigga, like what? Ain't no Under Armour, like nigga, what? Like bro, niggas are through. And especially we in the last days, man, where we see all this stuff is jumping off, the scriptures is jumping off the pages, man. The devil coming down with that great wrath, man, setting his new world order up, man. Overall to flood Jake, man, like this. Hey, he coming with his destruction, man, his wrath. And overall through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. But hey, man, you niggas is worried about that. Like you niggas are through, man, for real. It says, because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh. And overall, that's what we looking to do here on this side. We went off. As the scripture say, for it was your mind to go astray, seek him 10 times more, roughly paraphrasing. We went off. That's why we in this whole predicament, because we went against the words of our Father, of a nation, as a nation, you know, as a people, as his people. We need to come back into the full knowledge and understanding and do the best that we can. So Lord willing, he give us mercy for when he bring that ass whooping, because he going to bring that ass whooping. It's like you get that ass whooping that was waiting. You feel me? You gonna either, well, Dad, I know you. I did this, and I did that. Forgive me, Dad. I'm probably texting, you know, my son and shit. But it's lucky. Texting is like praying. I was trying to get that reference, like, Lord, forgive me, you know, Dad, forgive me, and I'm sorry, you know, whatever. Not to be rambling, but yeah, man. Overall, people are so stupid because they believe in this money is gonna be what saved them in this time, man. When it's really Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. You know, through the spirit of Yahweh being the messenger to Yahweh. I mean, Yahweh Shai being the messenger to Yahweh, Salakia. But going in furthermore. And another thing, man, within that money, it just brings that pride spirit. Because when you be prideful, niggas be prideful. Jake be prideful. Like I just brought up the example of that Hebrew gorilla, which is a crazy name. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was very absurd. But Proverbs 16:16 says, how much better is it to get wisdom than gold? And the Lord telling us, it says, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. Rather to be chosen than silver. That's right, man. It's so much better. It says, the highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. That's right, man. We keeping the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. We Lord willing looking for the mercy and to be exempt from the judgment of this place. Being part of that electful number. You know? When you seeking the carnal things of this world, you seeking money to be your defense. You wanna seek and another thing, niggas, I'm gonna buy a lot of guns and that's carnal stuff. Oh, I'm gonna buy a lot of guns and bug out bags and bunkers. That's carnal. All of that's not gonna save you in these last days. The things that is formed by man is not gonna save you in these last days. Only the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna keep you stability in these times. The wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy time, roughly paraphrase. But going to that, Proverbs 16:18 says, pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. So within this money, you see rappers all the time, they prideful, over proud, 15, 8,000, whatever. Jake, even low Jakes get a little money. They nigga, who are you? You feel me? Be gone for me, peasant. No, but for real, that's how Jake be. They be on some like niggas royalty or something. Nigga, we ain't nobody. We in sin. And you niggas are definitely in sin with your carnal mindset, man. And they just make Jake go off more. That's why I say a pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. Because, hey man, these niggas prideful and falling, and fail, and in the wrong, and in sin. Like, how much worse can you get, man? Hey man, but the Lord is finna bring that destruction to this place, man. Because y'all leave y'all treasures within this place, man. But it's, as it says in Matthews, It says, Matthew 6:19 say, lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth. That's right, man. We don't care. I done lost 3 cars. You feel me? I ain't got no car right now, but through the spirit of Yahweh Shema, I do hope so to, work and get me something, make little things easier. But hey, man, that's all of the Lord's will. He make of a man rich, he make of a man poor. Salaki for the paraphrases, but roughly paraphrasing. It say, lay up not for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. That's right. These are all the things that can be destroyed and taken from you, and make niggas want to go. Even niggas wicked already. You want to put all your treasures on him and build all my treasures up so niggas could come take it, or it can be destroyed. It says, but lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, where thieves do not break through and steal. That's right, man. Thieves can't steal the wisdom and knowledge from you of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You can't steal the fear of the Lord from you, man. Within that, it's giving you more protection, man. It's gonna get you more understanding on why these niggas so bugged out, man. And why these niggas stealing in, because the spirit not dwelling with them. Lay yourself treasures in Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the heavens, man. Because this place is overall gonna be destroyed anyway. With thermonuclear fire, man, hellfire, man. All your shit that you so workly hard for gonna be burned away. The house you spent all your money on, burned away. Cars burned away. All that shit gonna be for naught. Soon to come, because we getting very much close to the time. And even before then, this devil gonna take it all away from you anyway. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Traveling, all that, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. So you gotta keep in the mindset, man. And this is the spiritual protection, man. This is the spiritual order, comfort, Salakia, to help us in these last days, because we gonna need it, man. Like I love I just did a lesson on it. I love the story of the Maccabees brothers in 2 Maccabees and 7, man. If these niggas was in carnal niggas, and it'd be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna just use my sword against Antiochus, and his people and his man, or I'm gonna just use all the money that I gotta be. Nah, man, I just bad not to eat that swine. I ain't care about no swine, no, but it's about the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Hey, cause everything you can't battle money, man. You can't. Esau's sword is very much. He was created to be the sword. You think your swords, your blickies, and all that, man, gonna come against this devil? No. That's why we need the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to dwell within us. It says, for where your treasures is, there will your heart be also. That's right, man. So, man, you got to understand, you keep your treasures within the heavens, man. So your mind, your law, the heart, your mind will be also always dwelling in there, That's right, man. But hey, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, that about does it, man. It was just a short lesson through the spirit. I don't want to try to ramble on too much. But actually, Salakia, Khan, and another thing too, man, the main point, because the overall goal is to reach into the kingdom. Overall, we here to look to be, like I said, that part of that electful number, man. Hey, man, and be saved and have much mercy from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, from the destruction that was coming, even in Jacob's trouble, that the Lord dwell with us, man, and cast our spirit not away. This is Matthew 19 and 23. I'm going to start at verse 23. It says, then Yahushua unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. It says, and again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. So I want you to take into the time, a second at a time, to go look up the eye of a needle. It's that little, you probably spend about like 10 minutes trying to stick the little hole through the needle. So, if you have a grandma or whatever, to, try to sew up your clothes. It says, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle, which sounds impossibly insane to even do. But through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, anything is possible. But just in an example, it says it's easy for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So, hey, man, you niggas out here seeking to be rich for nothing. You niggas ever you for well actually for the carnality of this world, which is nothing, honestly, in due time. Okay, cool. But hey, overall, what we gotta be in the mindset of righteousness and seeking the kingdom because why? That's all that matters. You trying to be rich. That's not gonna save you from the destruction that the Lord bring it. 25 it says when his disciples heard it, they said, "We exceedingly amazed that who then can be saved." That's right. They like who can be saved? The spirit, those who dwell in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. It says, verse 26, but Yahweh Shah beheld them and said unto them, with man this is impossible, but with Yahweh all things are possible. So you got to keep that in your mindset too, man. Hey man, to hell with all these riches of this place, man. We gonna be beyond rich in the kingdom, man. We gonna be filled with the spirit, man. We gonna be filled with the powers, literally powers, man. And whatever the Lord grant us, man. We gonna be back holy in a righteous state, in a righteous mindset, in a righteous land, in purity, you know. And then you also gonna put our damn foot on these devils' necks, man, and all these other nations, man, cause we lowly here. For even putting us in a predicament, maybe niggas out here killing niggas for J's, man. Niggas out here killing niggas for folly, man. But hey, man, overall, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, I want to give all praise and all honor into Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem Kakadash. Next, I want to give double honors into the apostles of Great Millstone, who taught me the 100% truth according to the Bible and rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to you sincere Akim out there pushing, believing, and doing the work. Until you few sisters out there being obedient to your husbands. Say shalom.